will be forward, so you don't need to look forward. Everyone else can look left and right, and even sometimes rear. But for that, for that initial part, you probably didn't need to look rear. But it was the left and right that would have allowed you to spot those guys super quick and then deal with them there and then. Just that kind of thing. If you're not in the front, make sure you're looking left and right. It's the same as when we're driving down a road in a convoy. The front vehicle with a gun looks forward. The second vehicle looks right or left, and the third vehicle who can see the second vehicle looks in a direction that the other two aren't looking. Always the way. Other than that, though, it was really fun to watch you guys. And the verbal wind in the open, I fired so many shots at you guys, but not actually at the open top, gunner, the person who was in it, vulnerable. But then after you didn't seem to get the message, I decided to actually aim at you.
Well, we couldn't hear any of the shots that went anywhere near us, so there you are.
Yes, yeah. But after you got hit once and you figured out you were getting shot at, you kind of stayed in the open still. And at some point, I think, behind that verbal wind, when you were being attacked from the southeast, there were people taking cover on the southeast side of the whirlwind. I assume, obviously, it's because you were being attacked from the north.
We had no idea where we were being shot from.
But this was the direction of the enemies. The enemies were to your southeast the entire time. You were engaging enemies to the southeast.
I crawled behind the north side after being shot.
I think I could see you. I'm pretty sure my round hit your tube. Anyway. Yeah, either way. Keep those. Like, the only reason you probably didn't get both armored vehicles schwacked in that last part is because there was almost no capacity for the enemy to use any AT, and that was it. That was the only reason. We just gotta treat the vehicles as like a very very precious commodity, because they are. Other than that, though, it was so good watching you clear buildings. And, oh shit! Sorry. That was
noob.
Wow, all right.
L2P caster. L2P.
Well, that's why I'm Zeusing, so I don't need to L2P.
L2Z.
L2C, yeah, that's right. Yeah, other than that, no, it's pretty cool. It's really fun to watch. I hope you guys enjoyed it. The engagements didn't quite go the way I wanted them to, just in terms of like the range the engagements happened at and stuff like that. But that's just something that I'll need to tweak with VCOM AI and the other stuff as well. You guys were fine. It was the AI that was fucking up for me. So I'll have a play and see if I can make it more fun for you guys next week. If you thought that stuff was a bit put butthole. Either way, thanks for turning up, guys. Bones, I suppose you should continue.
Yeah. Sorry, I got disconnected at the end there. Yeah, I was impressed with everybody. We worked well as teams. Everybody listened. It's a little bit harder when we don't have radios to yell at each other, but that just means we got to keep our squads a little bit tighter. I don't know why it glitched and gave us personal radios. Like, we've got the long range radios, but we didn't have personal radios for the first bit, and then it glitched later and gave us personal radios. So if we don't have personal radios, we're just going to need to keep the squads tighter, so that everybody's within yelling distance all the time.
Shouldn't have personal radios anyway. They didn't in World War II, so.
No. So,
I threw mine away 3 times.
Yeah.
Get injured, like, and you need to be revived. It spawns in your inventory.
Yeah. Either way, guys, just if you have one in your inventory, don't use it. Simple as that.
Yeah, just don't set it up.
But yeah, so... Yeah, the only thing I would say is, just keep your squad leaders just need to keep the squads as tight as possible, because you're going to be yelling commands to them, or your radio guy is going to be passing you commands, and then you're going to be yelling them, etc. But yeah, other than that, I thought it was great. Everybody worked well together. We lost the one tank, which kind of sucked. But the 2 packs, yeah. That, in some ways, that was kind of my fault, because I was telling the tanks and the packs not to be firing on infantry at 600 meters and let them get close so that everybody could have a shot, and it kind of backfired on us. But these things happen. All right, let's go around the circle. We'll start with our newest player tonight, Eagle.
Yo.
Just give us some feedback. Tell us how you felt it went. Anything that can be improved. Sorry, that kind of thing.
Nothing